Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to Reading Workshop. So yesterday, we learned how to pay close attention to the author's words and evaluate or decide what is important in helping us understand the story. Today, we're going to continue practicing that with the book that I read to you in the read aloud yesterday. First, let's look at this anchor chart one more time. Remember, to evaluate, you have to think about the author's words as we read, then evaluate or decide what is most important. Okay, let's get ready to practice zooming in on the author's words and determining what is most important in helping us understand the central idea. So we're going to start on page 4. And then let's pay close attention to our heading. It says, "What does a seahorse look like?" So that is our topic for today. The important information in this section is going to help us understand what a seahorse looks like. So let's read this next page and let's decide. A seahorse can be little or a seahorse can be big. A seahorse has a back fin that helps it swim. The fin moves in circles. The fin looks like a little windmill. So let's think. I think it is important to know that a seahorse can be little or big. That's important. And I think it helps me know what they look like. I also think it's important to know that the seahorse has a back fin that helps it swim. Do you agree? Good. And then the fin moves in circles and the fin looks like a little windmill. Is that important to know when we're just trying to decide what a seahorse looks like? Is it important to know that it moves in circles and that it looks like a little windmill? Pause this video and talk to a buddy and let me know, or let them know if you think that that's important. Okay, I'm interested to know what you thought. I do think that that is really interesting, but I don't think that I need to know how it moves to help me understand what a seahorse looks like. Now it's your turn to practice zooming in on the words to help us understand what is most important. Let's look at this next page. How does a seahorse eat? So this section is all about how a seahorse eats. So we need to pay close attention to the words the author chooses that helps us understand how it eats. A seahorse has a mouth that looks like a long nose. A seahorse eats fish and shrimp, and it sucks food into its mouth. A seahorse can eat 3,000 shrimp in a day. That's pretty cool. So, is it important for us to know that a seahorse can suck food into its mouth? Yes, I think this helps us understand how a seahorse eats. Absolutely. Let's look at this sentence. One seahorse can eat 3,000 shrimp in one day. Does this help you understand how a seahorse eats? I think this is a super interesting fact, but it doesn't really help me understand how a seahorse eats.